So what is up, everyone? Today is Thursday, June 11th. I'll be trading the Nasdaq like I always do. So I'm coming to the session with a bearish bias. I do believe, honestly. Morning, Swifty. How are you? So I mean, honestly, I didn't look too hard. I low-key kind of just got to the charts right now. I just got back from the gym and I feel like I just had enough time to get back. But I remember, like, obviously structure-wise, right? We created this daily gap, respected it. We've been trading down. I did notice that ES like took out this low over here. I want to turn my music down slightly in my ears. It's a little too loud for me. That's better. But so there is an SMT with not previous day low, but like I guess Tuesday's low. I don't necessarily think that SMT is gonna hold. Like I don't every time I see an SMT think, oh yeah, it'll hold, but we're starting to react off it a bit. I don't know. The only thing I don't like is like, what's up, Roy? How are you, bro? Let me get rid of my volume profile. I just wish there was some like clear 4-hour gap in this leg or something that I could say we were like holding or something like that. Or like, there's not even like any hourly gaps up here. And like, I'm sure there might be like a 30-minute gap, or there's not even a 30, there's probably 15. It's a good big dog. Wanted to check in and see how you're doing. I'm doing pretty good overall. How about you? Yo, yesterday I had a crazy day. Low-key, you know, my day really was crazy yesterday. I was filming like a vlog style YouTube video and I feel like everything went wrong. It was great. I'm going to title the video on a day in life of a day trader who hates his life. I don't really hate my life, but it's good clickbait though. I'm going to drop it tonight at 7. Why do I still have the session highs and lows here? I mean, I should probably mark out Asia lows. Yeah, I should probably do that. I want to see, what is there for news? I know, yeah, it was PPI did nothing, and there's no news at 10. Okay. So today, honestly, in terms of news, it's kind of ideal. I mean, we had red folder news already. There's no news at 10. So I'm kind of expecting to pump a little, take out the news wick high that has no wick. From 8:30? Was there news at 8:20? Because I was kind of confused. Because like I feel like at 8:20 we dumped, and it's funny, like CPI comes out, not CPI, PPI comes out at 8:30. I feel like the PPI candle is smaller than this random 8:22 candle. Like, did I miss something? Yeah, I mean, I want to see more structure form. So I'm with you. Like, I could see, like, if we keep coming up and this SMT is going to keep holding, like, maybe we want to sweep out the high inside this 4-hour gap, which I know sounds kind of far-fetched, but, like, I don't think it's, like, too crazy. I mean, if we keep trending up, but honestly, the way this 4-hour candle's looking, though, it would, honestly, I feel like it would clear up my bias a little bit, seeing how this 4-hour candle closes at 10 a.m. Because, like, if we dump and we close really bearish at 10 a.m. Yeah, because the last red folder news Forex Factory shows me is... Oh, never mind. An hour and 7 minutes ago, Trump, the U.S. will be hitting Iran very hard tonight. We assumed... Yeah, that was an hour and 8 minutes ago. Yeah, so bro, there's a Trump tweet before PPI. What's up, Kalish? How are you, bro? So we do have open now. I mean, I'm trying to think. Sometimes I like to envision what a picture perfect scenario is. So I'm good. What about you? I'm chilling. Same old shit. I feel like my day will probably be better than yesterday. The bar wasn't set too high. Said, how'd you sleep? Okay. I went to bed at like 12:30 and woke up at like 7. I probably slept like 6.5 hours, honestly. But I feel more well rested than you'd expect. So Did ES put in? Oh my god. Okay, let me stop drooling. So ES put in these triple equal highs over here, and one of these is a 930 high. So if at any point I want to take longs, that's like a very good draw in my opinion. I mean, the hourly is starting to come back down, especially too, like, if this candle closes bearish and we start inverting these hourly gaps, like, honestly, I feel like a great range condition for me is, like this hourly gap. I know there's other hourly gaps below, but, I just feel like once we start inverting this gap, we're probably going to see downside, I feel like, and I really don't see us, like, holding this gap over here. I feel like if this top one breaks, we're probably coming down to the one all the way down here. And even at that point, we could just run through it. I don't know. We'll see. You said you told me about a software in which you can connect all fund. If you, I mean, yeah, there's multiple options. I mean, to copy across firms, you're going to either have to use Tradecopia or TradeSyncer. I prefer Tradecopia. I can type it in chat because I know it's funny to say. That it's also cheaper than TradeSyncer in my opinion, but well, I don't know why I said in my opinion. I feel like it's more of a fact. For $50 a month you get more, but back trader? Nah. I mean, you could copy trade Lucid and Top Step, but Top Step's kind of annoying because Top Step X, you actually, like, it's not even like a trade copier thing. It's more of a Top Step thing where Top Step, last time I checked, which was like a couple months ago, they make you pay for something called API access. Like, if you want to have a third-party tool, like, tap directly into Top Step X and copy your executions, regardless of whether it's in or out of the platform, you have to pay like $30 a month to Top Step for API access. And then on top of the $30 a month for API access, you have to pay for that trade copier fee. So you'd probably be paying like $100 a month if you wanted to copy across firms. And I feel like the thing you gotta be careful with copy trading. You said, bro, how much can I copy trade in Lucid? You know, their website, you know, Google's a crazy tool. I mean, I know the answer, but I'm just gonna be a dick for a second. Where's my browser? Oh, it's right in front of me. How many accounts can I trade at Lucid Trading? Maximum number of accounts at Lucid. Every information you need, 5 funded accounts per household. That was hard. You said, hey Tim, can you talk about the importance of having patience when copy trading with low size? Because I'm getting bored of one M and Q across 5 accounts. I mean, you could. I forget, what copy trader do you use? Do you use like the built-in one in Tradeovate? Because I know certain ones show your P&L across all accounts. I feel like it could make you feel a little more fulfilled if you see like your P&L card and it says like plus 3K because it's like 800 across 5 accounts or whatever. But I'll use a built-in one in Tradeovate. Yeah, I don't think it shows you your. Does it show your total P&L in somewhere? I want to say under position. I mean, you could try looking at that. I mean, just try to remember though. Try to remember the total amount you're up, like, because like I like to think like if I have. Honestly, how about this? This is actually great. This is a great thought. So if I'm trading 5 50K accounts, they have $2,000 of end of day drawdown. I know this isn't the same thing as a live account, but if you think of it like I'm trading a live account that's worth $10,000, and then every time I make or lose money, I'm trading my 10K account, and across all the accounts I'm up is like how much I made for the day, right? So I feel like if you think I'm trading a 10K account, I made a band today, but it's only $200 across like 5 accounts. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's 2 like different ways to view it. You said, bro, I switched from 1 mini to 10 micros. I can take partials. Now that's what's up. You said you give good advice, bro. I've been watching YouTube videos, OD. Appreciate that, bro. It means a lot. I'm not doing this for nothing. You said, is it possible to copy trade live accounts? I believe so. I don't know why you would copy trade like live account to live account, if you know what I mean. But you could, I know TradeSyncer, they allow you to link like prop firm, and an actual live account, if you know what I mean. Oh, but what's up, D-Bash? How are you? So honestly, how's it going, mate? Pretty good. Like like personal live accounts, yeah. I just don't know if it would let you copy trade across like different live accounts. I've never even thought about setting that up. I don't see why not, honestly. Honestly, if it can take out this 930 high, well, it already took out the 930 high, but if it can maybe sweep this, put an SMT up here. Said, have you got a new camera? Nah, it's the same camera. The quality might be better because I kind of upgraded my setup a little bit. Well, I say upgrade. I don't know if you've been here since then, but I used to stream on my MacBook Air because I thought it'd be a good idea to stream on a MacBook. But I kind of realized that streaming on a MacBook sucks, so I'm back on my Windows computer. But the stream setup's better. You said, do you ever enter a trade in ES? Honestly, never. I only trade NQ. I'm kind of loyal to NQ to the point of it being stupid. Like, I just figure like I'm like a one-trick pony. Like, I feel like it's a slippery slope. Like, if I start taking certain trades on ES, like, I don't know. I feel like I've gotten very comfortable in NQ. I just kind of leave it. Bro said you'll get a GF in July. I hope so. You know, if we could bet on this, I'd bet against you, but... What's up, Bakakenu? How are you, bro? I really don't like how we edged these highs up here and didn't take them out and we're just dumping. You said just go outside every 3 days and talk to any girl you like. I mean, yeah, because, like, I mean, if we're being honest here, like, I mean, I always complain I get no girls, but, like, honestly, if I don't talk to girls in my day-to-day life, and I feel like if I did, it's like, if you're around girls, eventually one of them's gonna like you. It really is a game of statistics, right? Like, if I talk to enough girls, one of these girls might be like, oh, you know, this dude, he day trades Nasdaq futures. I've been waiting for a guy like that. Okay, let's be realistic here. I don't know about all that, but you said, man, I might step away. Yeah, me personally, I think it's a little early in the session to step away. Obviously, like, don't listen to me over your own intuition. But I think especially 10 a.m.'s ahead, I love playing 10 a.m. manipulations. Like, you know, it's like the new 4-hour candle open, right? So, like, let's say if this candle closes bearish, we could manipulate up after 10 a.m. I get some entry at 10:30 up here. Continuation short, maybe. You said thoughts on TPT. So, to be completely honest, outside of my thoughts of being an affiliate, like, this is really my honest, transparent thoughts. I don't like TPT, and it's not because I'm not an affiliate with them. It's because, one, they have an intraday trailing drawdown on the funded accounts, and also, they have very expensive evaluation fees. So I feel like if you're blowing evaluation, it's easier to rack up a lot of debt with TPT. And like, you just think, oh, I'll get that crazy payout. I feel like it's almost like higher risk, higher reward. And why I say it's not a good idea, like you say, oh, I really want daily payouts. You can go other places and still get daily payouts on a prop firm account. Tradeify has daily payouts on their select accounts. With no end of day drawdown. It's no end of day trailing. There's still an end of day drawdown, but it's not trailing, like intraday. Like, so it trails end of day. But that's both on evaluation. You said TPT has fees? Well, it's not like activation fees, but I just think the account fees are like expensive compared to like other places. I mean, because like they give you daily payouts. That's like the main thing. I just feel like it like you're like, oh, I want daily payouts, and it doesn't take 5 days to pass too. Yeah, I don't like TPT. I'm trying. Who else? Is there another one that has daily payouts with end of day? My funded futures has intraday, I think. I mean, but I mean, you know, like there's pros and cons. Like Tradeify though, they do have a lower payout cap. So like you're not gonna be ripping crazy daily payouts, if that makes sense, but it's kind of how it goes. I do know those people though, they be chasing like 10k payouts with like TPT. So I think if you make more than 10k in a day, they move you to live. So these guys be making like 9,900 in a day. I'm like, oh my god. Crazy. I mean, they got money to spare though. I feel like you gotta have like bands to blow to go for like a 15k payout. I don't know. Oh yeah. Yeah, honestly, he's one of the people that comes to mind when I'm talking about this right now. Yeah, because there's Salmon. There's one more I forget too, but dude, Salmon, like, he's an animal on the charts. Absolute animal. Bro has too many cars for it to be good for him. You said he's like the face of TPT. Yeah, he really is. Oh yeah, AB. I feel like AB's been using his live account at Top Step more lately though. Because Top Step moved him live, and I feel like he's actually trying to run up his live account. He probably just likes Top Step X. I've been seeing more and more people using the, you know, Top Step's brokerage. I've been seeing more and more people using it because I like the platform. I was saying before, like, I like them with their platform. I just don't like them as a prop firm. You said, what does animal in the... It just means he's good. Like, he's a beast. Like, he's crazy. It means he's a good trader. It's more like American slang, I guess. But you said my funded futures thoughts. So, I think my funded futures used to be goated. Like, they'll still pay you out. I'm not saying they're going to deny your payouts. I just think there's better options. Like, if you go to their website, like... Let me remind myself what their options are. Because I think they have 4 plan options. One of them is daily payouts. I don't like that because it has an intraday drawdown on the actual funded account, which I never like. They have the builder plan. For some reason, I don't even remember why. I didn't like the builder plan. Can't you only have one of them active at a time or something like that? But the pro plan I think is expensive. Like, I think it's unnecessarily expensive. Like, for example, the pro 50k is 227 before discount. And like, they'll give you like 50% off or something like that. But yeah, the rapid's kind of expensive too. They only have 3 plans. I thought they had 4. Maybe they got rid of one. I just think there's better options, honestly. Like, I don't think like every firm I trade with, I could, so I'm in long. That's what's up. I feel I could give you a reason why. Like Tradeify, for example, daily payouts, straight to funded accounts. Like Alpha, I like the live conditions. I think they're a well-run company. Like, if I were to ever trade Top Step, it would be for their platform. I feel like Lucid is just dirt cheapest. I mean, I don't even have a code Lucid, but is Lucid even still dirt cheapest though? I feel like they increased their prices a little bit. Is there another firm that comes to mind? Not really currently. I think it's funny though, when I do make YouTube videos, I feel like that's part of the reason. Dude, there was definitely not news at 9:45. I just feel like I know so much about prop firms though. It makes me a very like good person to talk about prop firms. You said, are you ever gonna become a full-time trader? That's what I'm working toward literally every single day. Literally every single day. Because the thing is though, like, I mean, I have student loans. I pay like $600 a month in student loans. I haven't even started paying my federal student loans back either. So that'll be like another $200. So I'm gonna be paying like almost like $800 a month in student loans essentially. Plus my car insurance, plus gas for my car, like plus food, plus I pay both my parents' phone bills. I pay for my dad's Spotify. I get health insurance through my job, like dental, health, vision. I did the math. If I'm self-employed, it's gonna be like $500 a month to get the health insurance I want, because like there's government programs for self-employed people that aren't that good. I don't know, I just don't want to get hospitalized and be like, oh, I'm cooked. So I feel like when we factor all this in, I seriously need to be pulling in like 5K a month between trading and content to keep my head afloat, like honestly. So and I like to be transparent with you guys. Like, I mean, I got a payout 2 months ago for like $500 from Tradeify, and before that, that's what's up, Bakakenu, Bakakenu. But yeah, and like before that, I only got that like I got a 3K payout from Top Step beginning of year, and then I got like almost was a 500 payout or something like that from Top Step, but it's essentially not what I should be getting. Yeah, I have no idea what these candles are. I was looking on my other monitor. I don't see anything. I'm just gonna Google news. Because there was news an hour ago where Trump said blah, 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 but I think we're bearish. So, I mean, we tapped into some orders on Bookmap. Also, this music, you're bullish? Honestly, yeah, there is an S&T at the lows, and honestly, if this 4-hour candle closes bullish, I really might have to look for longs. Yeah, dude, there's no way I can actually. Yeah. Okay, we're looking for longs, boys, actually. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's the combination of the 1 hour we wicked twice down here. The 4 hour is about to close like that. I bet if I look at this range. No, we never even hit equilibrium. We don't necessarily need to though, but. So, at this point, I guess I'd want to see us create like a 5 or a 15-minute gap and pull back into it. I mean, we're getting so close to 10 a.m. that, I mean, at this point, yeah, honestly, here, I'm going to try. Where's this playlist where I added things I thought weren't bad? Or maybe I should just, should I do lo-fi instead? I'll try this instead. But I want to see a 5 or a 15-minute gap open up and like us trade into there. Probably a 15-minute. Hey, that's what's up, Bakakenu. W Bakakenu. 7-day winning streak. Oh, but so I mean, I definitely have to wait for 10 a.m. at this point for longs, because I don't want to take a long and then have 10 a.m. like manipulate me out and go my way. So post the trade in Discord. That's what's up. Oh, I was gonna show you guys my my video I'm gonna post today. So that vlog I recorded yesterday, yo, it came out so well, dude. It actually, like, I want to show you guys the thumbnail I have. You guys are probably gonna laugh at me. I don't even care. So it's day in the life of a trader who hates his life. And do you see this thumbnail? I feel like it's kind of blurry, but or kind of small, I guess. I'm dropping this. It's gonna drop at like 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. You said I know Dodger took that 1 minute. He probably did, honestly. I think it's pretty good. Appreciate that, Swifty. Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie. My day was, like, so eventful, though. Like, yesterday, at least. Like, it started by... So, I woke up. So, the night before, my parents told me, late at night, there's some dude coming to do work on the house in the morning. Between, like, 8 and 9. So, I'm like, okay, well, I can't go to the gym this morning. Potentially, he might come during trading hours, which not only might mess up my trading, it might also mess up my stream, right? Which is like essentially my job. And then, so from there, then I have Tradeovate issues. I can't log in to Tradeify to trade my funded accounts. From there, I got stop rated. It ran to it like ran to my full TP. And after that, I went to my job. I had a shit day at my job, and then I came home and I actually lost power. Dude, I never lose power. I'm literally talking about I need to work tonight. I gotta be locked in. Power goes out. So then what I did is I used my MacBook that had a full battery. I have 2 phones. I got a personal hotspot for my second phone, and I used it to get internet. And then I was still working on my laptop with and then I had a candle in my room. I had my shirt off because I couldn't turn my air conditioner on. It was so hot in my house. Dude, like, it fit the vibe of day trader who hates his life so well. Like, it really was the best content ever, dude. And then I stayed up until midnight editing that video. Like, I slept like a fucking baby last night. I really did. Just because, like, I feel like I gave the day my all. You said you were bearish. I was bearish. I definitely flipped bias. I mean, especially, I mean, when I think the main draw is probably this high inside this 4-hour gap at this point. Is that previous day high? It is previous day high. No, it's not. Is it? Am I blind? No, it is previous day high. Okay. I think previous day high is the next draw. You said this shit is no good for longs. We swept the draws in the left. I mean, after 10 a.m., if we can have a like 10 a.m. open, we come down a continuation long. I don't think it'd be that bad. I'm not feeling good. I'm sorry to hear that, Kalish. I hope you feel better, bro. Oh, also, yesterday, I made some comment saying, like, you guys have probably heard me mention this before, like, I have my AI assistant, I feed the transcripts of every stream to my AI assistant, so it does speech to text, and it kind of analyzes me. And yesterday on stream, I literally said that my AI assistant is going to tell me that I'm a brand risk yet again, and it was like, yes, just like you stated in your recording, I am going to remind you, you are a brand risk, and I was laughing. Because I totally forgot that I said that on stream. And I was like, I did say that my AI assistant is going to tell me I'm a brand risk. And it was like, you are right. I'm telling you yet again. So, Tim, how many days do you have on FX replay? A brand risk? Like, I feel like that got popularized by Aiden Ross. Cause some brand called him a brand risk. But imagine, like, not Raisin Brand. Did you... Are you just making that joke? But, like, you see, like, so I have this bar at the top that alternates. Right now it says Alpha Futures. There was, I'm not joking, I think you left, Vizid. It was really late. It was one day on stream. There weren't that many people here. I don't know how it came up. Someone brought up penile extenders. So I went on Amazon. We were browsing. Like, they have these things that, like, hold it and, like, pull it 24/7. Like, and my AI assistant was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? It was like, Alpha, or, like, these places are not gonna be happy with you. Yeah, dude, they exist. And, like, it was using a banana, like, as an example. Yeah, yo, there were honestly like 8 people in here. No, I mean, if you, I'd say it's average size. It's not big. It's not small. It's just there. I don't know. It's could be better. Could be worse. I don't know. I mean, in inches. Well, I usually measure mine in millimeters, but is it bigger than your iPhone? No, I mean, I usually get a microscope and then tweezers to like, and then I need like one of those special rulers. You said yeah, there's, oh, that shitty assistant. No, yo, Bakakeno, you, I don't think you read that right. It didn't call you a piece of shit. It said, like, I think you apologized for showing up late, and I said that you don't have to apologize for showing up late, and I said that I've never thought to myself, oh, that piece of shit Bakakeno never showed up, or something like that, or he showed up late. And the AI system was taking note I said that. So it was saying, like, oh, you're reassuring a viewer that he can show up whenever he wants. Like, I was trying to make a joke saying I've never thought you're a piece of shit for not showing up. I don't know. You said my ex used to say that you're a piece of shit. You know, me too, dude. Me too. You know, one of my exes, actually, one of the last things she told me is have fun being an alcoholic. And it's funny because I don't even drink. And, yeah. Well, I don't know, she was stressing me out, so I started drinking. And she's like, have fun being an alcoholic. Like, are you trying to manifest that for me? You said exit. Yeah, wait a second, dude. How old are you, dude? Nothing counts until you're, like, 18, honestly. I mean, I feel like 16 might kind of count, but not really. I had... Was it Excalibur? What? Interesting. I had my first actual girlfriend. I mean, like, I had, like, play girlfriends, I like to call them. I feel like my first real girlfriend was, when I was, like, I think I just turned 18. But you said, Tim, give me a trade. I mean, what do you call it? I want to wait for 10 a.m. to open, because we're going to open a new 4-hour candle. I just want to see us trade below 10 a.m. open, because I'm just afraid if I took a trade, like, right now, I feel like there's a good chance 10 a.m. could open, and, like, we put in a wick on the new 4-hour candle, stops me out, and then we continue my way. So, that's exactly what an alcoholic would say. Yeah, you know, you guys saw I do have that huge bottle of champagne. I think it was the other day on stream I made some joke, and I was like, guys, I can't take it anymore, and I was holding up the bottle of champagne, acting like I'm drinking from it. Yo, but God, so I don't know what made me think of this, though, but yo, the intro for that video, I'm 32. That's it, bro. I thought you were 62. But yo, the intro of that video, I was thinking the same thing, honestly. He was here yesterday. You know, actually, I actually DM'd bro this morning. That's not Cypher, the other person on Twitch. I like how the bot's like, oh, someone on Twitch. But I DM'd bro 2 hours ago. He didn't respond. Bro DM'd me though like 2 days ago, and I took 2 days to respond to him. I actually felt kind of bad. He sent me Tuesday at like 11:20. He was talking about the gaming app he was building. I don't know if he wants me to show that. I probably shouldn't have shown that. Whatever. What do you call it? But yeah, he sent me it to look at it, and I think I want to say I got busy. I don't know what the fuck happened, but dude, my response time is absolutely horrendous. You said we did take London lows. Oh, we took London highs. I mean, yeah, I mean, honestly, I know we took London highs, but I'm probably still looking for long. You said, do you see any buy orders on Bookmap if we inverse the bearish gap? There's some buy orders at 29,130. That's like the only real block I see. Yeah, 29, like well, more like a little below there, like 129, 128, but that general vicinity. What is that? 29, 128? I guess right before this high up here, 29. Just 29, 125. It's probably the area they're at. But this song's ass, isn't it? I mean, I answer my own question. Dude, I really need to like. Here, where's the playlist I made that should have just good music? Yo, sometimes I wish I could just start playing copyright music on YouTube. What would they do to me if I did? I literally made a playlist that I can't find. Yo, why do I have so many playlists on Spotify? I said touch you. Yo, someone has to. Can I search through my... Yeah, here we go. In all seriousness, though, imagine I actually get a girlfriend, and then she, like, looks at my social medias, and then she just sees me make all these jokes about how I'm just deprived of women, and, like, she hears me talking about cold approaching strategies, like... I think it might be time to pack it up. Oh, so I think I'm still getting my Ray-Ban Metas, though. Low-key, I know this actually sounds like, well, maybe this is just me talking. I feel like if I get Ray-Ban Metas, I feel like I might be more likely to go out and do things and maybe talk to girls. Because I feel like they can I really am still not sure how I feel about this, but I have a video idea in mind where essentially I call it day trading and like until I lose money or something like that. But essentially like the challenge is whenever I finish red, have a good rest of your day, Baka. I appreciate you stopping by. But the idea would be whenever I finish the day red, my punishment is I have to go out and cold approach a girl, and I could record it on the Ray-Ban Metas. But the only thing is, at that point, then I'd have to pay someone to like drill out the light, because I'm really not about to go up to some girl with a light on my glasses. Like, hi, how are you? She's like, are you recording me? But then at the same time, though, is that even ethical? Like just posting people without their consent? But then, like, do I ask for consent? It's a very dilemma. I mean, at the bare minimum, though, I could use my Ray-Ban Metas. I think I could get some clips of me running. I could get clips of me doing just random daily life. I don't know. I'm probably never gonna fucking use them, honestly, but we'll see. I'm probably gonna order them tonight. I tried to order them the other night, and I'm a dumbass and my order had issues. They put like an authorization in my card and it never went through. And I think it's kind of my fault, but... I mean, that really is true. I do be forgetting. I feel like public is like... Oh, yo, what's up, Cypher? Visa was just asking where you were. But yeah, I guess public is like... You're free to record in public. That really is true. I forget that. You know, I should look up, where do people do... Oh, Cypher just responded to my DM too. Okay. You said I heard everything. I was here, but not here. No, you're good, bro. No, I mean, I don't expect any guys to show up. I just appreciate when you guys do show up. You know, out of curiosity... Does your name have anything to do with like siphon on that gas? You know what I mean? Or like, do you just like the word cipher? Yeah, I like how I phrased that. Yo, my New York came out for a second. Bro said, I miss you. Bro, you're in the stream with me right now. I mean, I miss you too, bro. You haven't been here in a minute, but... What's up, Jatin? How are you, bro? He said, I'm good, super. You know, just to pull your leg, didn't you say I'm not feeling good like 10 minutes ago? Wasn't that you? Or is that someone else? Yeah, you said I'm not feeling good, frowny face, at 9:54 p.m. It is currently 10:06. So it's been 12 minutes. I'm glad you're feeling better in 12 minutes, bro. You said nods from the Matrix. I didn't know how to spell cipher, so here we are. Ah, okay. You said I was missing my ex. You know, honestly, I really can't judge a man for missing his ex. You know, my coworkers actually tell me that I bring up my my ex too much. You said mixed emotions, happy and sad. Well, I'm glad you're happy, but I'm sad you're sad. But if you guys are wondering what I'm looking for, if we can pull back into this 15-minute gap that we're gonna create here, and I can take a long out of there, that's like the main thing I'm looking for right now. Like, there's literally nothing that stands out to me right now. So I just want to pull back for longs, honestly. But we'll see. You said we're down 180, then up 240. Now I'm down 85, but I'm still positive. That's what's up, bro. Oh, I've renewed my subscription for Instagram verified. I've paid for another month of having that very important check mark on my Instagram. Very important. I'm obviously joking. That check mark means shit. I wouldn't say it means shit, but one thing I think's interesting though, you guys know, so Dodgy got his Instagram deleted, right? Dodgy was also verified, so like I'm honestly kind of surprised. The Dodgy got, I lost my train of thought. Essentially, I'm surprised Dodgy got banned when he has so many followers, but yo, wait. Okay, wait. You said, can you do the AI stuff with Cursor AI? I'm gonna get caught up, Mike. Cursor AI. I've never heard of Cursor AI. I genuinely don't see why you couldn't. It looks like what I use. I mean, as long as you can give it access to... Like, you give it access to a folder in your computer and it can write to it, right? As long as it gives you access to the folder, I feel like I don't see why not. It's like the same price as ChatGPT though. You can get ChatGPT and Codex included, but I don't know. Your PA is crazy today. But oh, you said made profit in Top Step but couldn't close my trade in Alpha Futures. Honestly, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. It's been Alpha Trader's been having problems for way too long, honestly. I assume it was a platform issue, right? Like, bro said, me and my friend are on Discord. She's annoying me, so I might have to give her the old drop kick. Interesting. It's Thursday, dude. I would never drop kick a woman on a Thursday. Say that for Tuesday. Nah, I'm joking. So in 4.5 minutes, this 15-minute gap is going to open up. Bro said uppercuts are for Tuesdays. But I want to try it only if I get a good reaction out of this 15-minute gap. That's something that like I like. Like obviously I'm not going to blindly just start longing on this 15, but if I get confirmation, I think I would honestly. I feel like ES still has draws above, like internally. I know like NQ took out these internal draws, but then there's still I think previous day high is longer term, like for one liquidity. But I mean, to be completely honest, I also don't like how hard this 15-minute candle is flipping. But honestly, I think today's a tricky day. I mean, there's an SMT at the highs, SMT at the lows. SMT. There's so many SMTs, dude. You said, do you think we could try longs if NQ closes above London high? Honestly, I really want to see if this 15-minute gap opens up and then how we react once we trade into it. Because I feel like I want to say I'm still going to look for longs if we trade into this gap and have a strong reaction coming right back out of it. I'll try longs. But it's at 15 minutes. I mean, I'm not really paying attention if we close above London highs. For me, it's more about like once this 15-minute gap gets created, like how do we handle it? I don't know. We'll see. I gotta wait 3 minutes. I got a notification from Trade Locker. Yo, I genuinely totally forgot about Trade Locker. I remember like I was hyped when Trade Locker came out because I used to trade CFDs, and I just don't trade CFDs. So I mean, this 15-minute gap technically isn't open yet. I still have to wait like a minute and a half almost. Yo, at my job, oh, what's up, Uber? Say good morning. We shortened this. Lily woke up 3 minutes ago and checked, so the CISD forming. Honestly, me personally, I don't think I'm shorting this. I think I'm looking for longs, but don't let me. If you see something clear, don't let me talk you out of it. You said, bro, till how much? Like what? Till what time? I mean, there's gonna be volume, and I feel like the volume kind of starts dying off at I'd say like a little bit after 11, like 11:10, 11:30, volume starts to die off, especially once it hits noon, like volume really dies off. It's like a lunch hour. And once 1 p.m. hits, that's like when the PM session kind of starts. I feel like especially when it hits like 1:30, I feel like volume starts coming in. I don't trade PM session for shit. And obviously like that last hour is power hour. I know some people be going crazy on that last 10 minutes, like 350 to 4. There'd be some crazy moves over there, but he said, God, said that alarm a little earlier. It's probably his work schedule or something. I know he recently changed his work schedule. I get it, dude. It'd be hard sometimes. I mean, I really don't like the way these 15-minute candles, like, these hourly candles wicked down, and it's like now this next hourly candle's wicking up. It's really conflicting, honestly. I want to look at... I don't think it's going to give me any form of insight, but this volume profile... Okay, that does nothing for me. I don't know why I'm looking at that. He said I'm going now. I have to make tea for my dad. Well, have a good rest of your day, bro. Appreciate you stopping by. You said volume fake file. Said not much info for me either. Yeah, like honestly, even if I wanted to try to take a long, there's no real long opportunities I've even seen so far. And same thing with shorts that I've liked. I mean, the only opportunity was like this right here. And honestly, at this moment in time, I was bearish at this moment in time. Yo, dude, that's got to be one of the top 10 comments, craziest comments. So we traded into this 15-minute gap. I mean, there's orders below at 28,662. That's like in Narnia. That's so far away. You said I was gonna take the 3-minute. And okay, so I know I kind of have been flipping bias a little bit, but if this 15-minute gap gets inverted, for me, I will be very confident in shorts, honestly. I mean, like, I feel like if we were going to deliver up, like this move at like 10 a.m., 9:30 is push up, should have delivered us up. And this should be a pullback into this 15-minute gap. Like, if this gap's not going to hold, like, I really got to look for shorts, but we'll see. Because there's still like, what, 12 minutes until this candle closes? Huh. This 15-minute chart looks so nasty, especially with these wicks. I wonder, there's no SMT at the high, but well, there's an SMT from like this high to this high, but there's not an SMT like internally in there. But I don't, it's not like I necessarily need one. It's more like a cherry on top. If I had to guess though, what's gonna happen from here, I think we're going to invert this 15 in the next 11 minutes. So at 10:30, that would happen. From there, I'm literally primed for shorts. Like, I'm looking for any pullback into any 5 or 15-minute gap that I created in here. If we get a reaction coming out of it, I'm ripping shorts. Where's my water bottle? Oh. I guess I'll do story time now, I guess. I mean, I don't even have anything interesting for today. I mean, I talked all about this in my vlog yesterday, so I feel like that's kind of redundant, but I feel like I'll talk about it again. I don't know. I feel like I was just thinking about how I fucking hate my coworkers. Like for example, there's one dude I kind of thought I was friends with, and I feel like I was just thinking about how we're not actually friends, like, the other day. Like, cause so his girlfriend broke up with him like a while ago, right? So I texted him. I was like, yo, bro, you ever need someone to talk to? Like, you ever need like someone to rant to, like some advice? I got you, bro. Like, we can hang out if you need someone to be there for you. And like, he's like, bro, I appreciate that. And then like, we went to some like company party too, like, where it was like a bunch of people from the company, and like it was a cash only bar, and he didn't have cash. And like at one point, like, I just bought him like a beer. I just gave him $10. I was like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Like, here's money. He's want me to pay you back, and I was like, I don't really care, bro. So like, I mean, like, I know like he offered to pay, but it's like, I don't know. Like, I bought him a beer, and also there was another day where we worked together, and like that Saturday morning, he called me. I was literally getting ready to clock into my job, and he calls me. He's like, dude, I'm right down the road. I popped my tire. I have no way to get to work. So I drove down that road to go pick him up, and then I was late to work. I had to text my manager and call him. The dude who popped his tire didn't even tell the manager, the branch. So I have to call the branch manager. Hey, like, this guy, he popped his tire. I'm driving down Route 9. I would pick him up. I'm the only reason he got home. And like, and there's even something else that violates YouTube community guidelines, but essentially I did one other thing I can't illustrate here to help him out. So like, there's literally 4 things where I can think I went above and beyond to just be a good friend for this dude. And what he's done in return is like, for example, a couple weeks ago, there was one Saturday I worked with him and we had some coverage from a different branch. So imagine like every Saturday we're usually like bare bones staffed, and we had coverage. That means someone's from a different location. They don't know how we run ship. And coverage is a wild card. They could be a bad like a bad employee, right? So he called out last minute. We had coverage because we didn't have enough people to begin with. So he basically fucked me. Like, I was sweating, running back and forth, like essentially running half the fucking branch all day long because he called out. And the reason he called out is because we were closed that Monday, and so he probably wanted a long weekend, and he seemed fine Friday night, and like he didn't apologize to me. And the other day he just kept like not taking people, and I was doing all the work. Like, cause I worked like 4 hours and 45 minutes yesterday. And then, just the price actually got Tim crashing out. I don't know. I got nothing else to talk about. But, yeah, so dude, I had the most transactions out of anyone that works at my job, and I worked the least amount of hours out of anyone. So I was pissed off about it, and he wasn't taking members, and I'm like, dude, this guy is making me do extra work. Oh, and the same dude actually made a joke saying, oh, I'm not helping anyone today, I'm just sitting here. And he's laughing about it, and I'm thinking in my head, dude, this shit is not funny. Why are we joking about how you're not doing anything? When we are in a line of 3 of us, and there's customers that walk up to us, if you're not doing anything, that means I'm doing double work. So I'm not fucking laughing, dude. And like, I thought we were friends, dude. Like, you said, bro, Tim, you're gonna be a millionaire soon, don't worry. I mean, yeah, no, I know. I try to remember it's temporary. Dude, oh my, this 15-minute gap is holding. You know, I could have taken longs out of this gap right here, like this 15-minute gap. And like, there's like a little bit of orders on Bookmap down there. I could have taken like this entry, but the thing is, this is like 100. This is 113 points. This is 60 points. I genuinely don't think I would have felt comfortable enough to long over here. He said, no, I fed up my stop loss from the short. I don't know what that means, to be honest. So I was gonna go break even, but added a contract. Oh. But yeah, that was my rant at my job. I fucking hate my job. I was ready to crash out on Saturday too. That was like a different Saturday. Oh, you said my stop loss was a sell limit, dude. I've done that shit before. You double your position. Oh my god. You said I also didn't feel comfy enough. I was thinking about it though. Yeah, like this long right here. I really think if I took this long, I feel like there's just too much going against it. Like at the moment this entry was presented, like don't get me wrong, I take aggressive entries. Like I don't even try to hide it, but like I think that's too aggressive for me. I was a little locked in telling my story though, but I wanted to, I mean, I was waiting for this gap to get inverted, but that didn't happen. Well, maybe we still have 5 minutes. We'll see. You said make a plan, blow. Make a plan. That was holy lisp. Make a plan, bro. That's be work the macro up your money, set some goals. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm trying to do, bro. I appreciate you. I mean, I have like a 6-month plan. Like, I know this sounds funny. Like my AI assistant, I had it help me make a 6-month plan. So like I have goals for every single month, and I even have a graph like showing like, oh, if I make this amount this month and I increase it and make an extra like 600 this month, and like I can get to this amount by November. I'm trying to quit my job by November. I guess that way it gives me like a month of breathing room. So like if let's say I'm actually ready to quit in November, I can figure out insurance before the year ends and shit. But I'm trying to, I want to make 4.5K in a month from social media in November, like slowly making it go up and up. And I want to have like almost 10K saved. I mean, if I get trading payouts though, it'll save my life, but. That would be like end of November. You said, how do you make Like what for? Like, oh, dollar sign. So, well, first, so I'm pretty sure I've seen you use my code at Alpha. Whenever you use my code at Alpha, I get 10% of the sale price. And also at Tradeify, if you pick up any accounts at Tradeify, I get between 10 and 15% of the sale price. I'm an affiliate for like FX Replay, it's like a backtesting software. If you sign up through my link or use my code, I get 20% of that. I just became a partner with TradeZella, the trade journaling software. So if you sign up with that, I think I get 20% there too. And I make like, I be making like $100 every other month from YouTube. I make like $50 a month from YouTube. Like YouTube's like basically pocket change, but I feel like most of my income though from social media, I feel like it's derived not from you guys. Like, I'm just being honest. I mean, I really don't feel like you guys use my code too often. Not like I care, but I feel like when I make long form YouTube videos, like Alpha Futures review, Tradeify review, I feel like I get some decent buyers from that. Like, just think about it though. Like, if I get one dude and he wants to buy 3 advanced accounts at Alpha Futures, they're like 150Ks. Like, after discount, it's like 350. So like if you buy 3 of them, you spend $1,000, I get $100 just like that. So aren't you affiliated with Lucid? So I've been begging Lucid Trading to give me a discount code. I've applied twice over the course of 2 months. I've asked their CEO directly, please give me a discount code. Their CEO actually laughed at me. I actually DM'd someone that will not be named that's an affiliate with Lucid. I was like, hey, can you put in a good word for me? I want to be an affiliate. He tried to put in a good word for me. You said, haha, bro. Yeah, no, I'm genuinely not joking. Like, I wish I recorded it. I mean, I'll survive. Yo, I was low-key. I was having a bad day, dude. And then I got this notification saying Lucid Trading is live in the town hall. And I was like, dude, the CEO, I gotta ask him to be an affiliate. So I pull up. Dude, I have all this, like, I'm hyped. I'm like, yay. This is dog shit, PA. But I'm like, yay, I'm gonna ask the CEO to be an affiliate. This is my shot. Then he fucking laughs at me. You said, yeah, I'm done today, bro. Yeah, dude, it's honestly dog shit price action. But have a rest of your day, Cypher, if you're heading out. So what I'm mentally considering right now, I feel like this 15-minute gap is holding. It looked like it was going to invert for a second there, honestly. It still might, but you said this song's low-key not that bad. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I am glad that I've been told the song is good. Not good, but where's my music for stream playlist? I'm determined to find it. Music for stream. So this should be only, I have like what, 10 songs I've approved into this playlist that all should be good songs. You said I'd be down to play some COD one day. I mean, I haven't played COD in forever, but honestly, I might take you up on that offer one day. I honestly might be down for that. Which COD though? Do I have to pay money? I feel like I have the older CODs. I don't think I have any of the newer ones. At the same time though, maybe I should just, well, I can afford it. Oh, did I miss your joke? Didn't you say I didn't use it 1 or 2 times? I forgot. I'm probably gonna be using it again soon. Panavix? Was that you who was telling me to look at... That was you who told me to look at Panavix a long time ago. I don't know. I'm always sussed out by new things, but it seems legit. You should I just play... Oh, it's free? If it's free, you get a higher chance of me saying yeah. He said, bro, I mean, we're not talking about a shooting game. If you found Panavix... You can try out that game. He said Panavix is fire, but it has issues sometimes, you know. I mean, yet. Chill with my buddies. That's what's up. Yeah, I feel like that's one of the things where, like, I'm not saying it's a bad piece of software. In my experience, though, I'm just hesitant because I would hate to, like, say to you guys, "Oh, use Panavix," and then, like, for example, if it doesn't close out one of your accounts, I just hate that. Like, for example, like with the Alpha Trader shit going on, it honestly kind of makes me a little uncomfortable because, like, I'd be like, I mean, I still think Alpha's good for him. Nothing about this changes, but, like, I'd be dick writing Alpha, and, like, what's going on with Alpha Trader? You know what I mean? Like, I like, because when you're an affiliate with a prop firm, I feel like if you have a personal brand, like when I say I like Alpha, like if Alpha hits the shitter, right? Like my name kind of comes down with it a little bit, and people do forget about it. Like at the same time, though, you guys know TJR. Like you guys remember 1 of 1 funding? Anyone remember that? You said, are we shorting here? I personally don't want to short until this 15-minute gap gets inverted. If the 15-minute gap gets inverted, you said, nah, I don't remember 101. So, TJR back in like 2024, I want to say, sometime in that time range. So he started a prop firm. I wonder, are there still remnants of this on Google called 1 of 1 funding? So it was like a CFD, like prop firm style, like Forex style. I mean, it was him and a guy called, his name's like Aiden Thau, or is it Aiden? What's his name? His name's like Online Money, but something like that. But Online Money, but. So this is Bookmap. This is the prop firm. So this is 1 of 1 funding. This was run by TJR. Essentially, the company just went under. I mean, how long did they go under? Yeah, they will never pay you out. I had 2 accounts of profit. They just couldn't afford to pay out to people. I mean, I think the rules were too good. Like I remember, damn, this 15-minute gap might be holding. I really would have wanted to see, like, us sweep out these lows down here if I were to try long at this 15-minute gap, but... Yeah, but essentially, though, I feel like people be calling it it's not, I wouldn't call it a rug pull, but... Like, TJR was constantly promoting his prop firm. He was saying, oh, you know, my prop firm's being goated, and look what happened, right? Like, all these people were not getting paid out. And toward the end, they were like still taking evaluation fees and they just weren't paying people out. I said, oh my God, Timmy, I'm glad I helped you out, bro. I mean, I'm leaning toward... This is such a fucking tricky day. I'm leaning toward longs at this moment in time. There's no entry for me, I mean... Bro said that's why I'll follow the pros like Timmy. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a pro, but I'm definitely... I've been trading for a minute. You said Alpha Trader can be so much better. I mean, yeah, I think it's got potential. Like, when it works good. Honestly, I hope it does compete with Top Step X one day. I mean, I do... Part of the thing that I was thinking about, though, like, I'm not saying it's... makes the instability any, like, excusable or anything, but... Dude, when Top Step drops like, when they first dropped Top Step X... I don't know if you guys were using it when it first dropped, but dude, like... Dude, there were so many issues with it when it first dropped. Like, I feel like they were giving out account resets, like, every day, it felt like. You said you're a pro, maybe an amateur pro. Honestly, that's a good way to put it. Cause like, I mean, I'd be surprising myself with how well I call price some days. Like, not every day, but. So bare minimum for me to take a long, I want to see us trade a little lower, like, and take out these lows down here. There's some orders down there in Bookmap. So like, either this low or maybe even this low down here, but I want to see a reaction off one of them. I'm not like the most confident in longs, but I feel like that's the thing I'd be most likely to try for the whole day today. Because we keep holding this 15-minute gap over here. I really do think we're going toward previous day high. Like the stop loss would be crazy on this too if I took this. These are some big ass candles. So I feel like it's gonna chop the next 12 minutes. It definitely could, honestly. You said sometimes you hit some great trades. Makes sense in the moment. Yeah, I feel like today's been like a real fake out day, honestly. At least for me. Oh, what's up, GC Trading Systems? How you been, bro? You said I'm forcing it by staying around. I mean, it's possible, like, around 11 a.m. we might get, like, an entry. Like the 11 a.m. macro. It's, like, my last hope for the day. I haven't taken any trades, though, GC, if you're wondering. Have you taken any trades today, bro? It's a good bit on vacation. Oh, that's what's up. Hope you enjoyed yourself, bro. Do you anywhere fun, if you don't mind saying, or... It's a one short loss. Honestly, I was pretty bearish coming into the session. I just never really got an entry. To Florida? That's what's up, bro. You go to Miami to meet up with all the course sellers? No, I'm kidding. You rent a Lamborghini to flex? No, I'm kidding. I mean, honestly, if you did rent a car, I wouldn't judge. I would only judge if you used it to sell a course. Well, I mean, I feel like you're low-key a good trader, though. I wouldn't judge you for selling a course. I feel like when you're like really good as a trader, you're like ethically selling a course is not that bad. I don't know. I don't know why I'm bringing up courses. He said I live here, I can give some recommendations. I mean, I think he's back home now. So it'd probably have to be for his next Florida trip. It's a little exhausting. How it's set up for me is 6 shifts in 5 days. I got 5 days off. Oh. You know, honestly, in terms of trading, I feel like that's not the worst. Because, like, you could, like, lock in for 5 days and, like, give 5 days, like, your full attention to the market. And then, like, lock in with your job. I feel like the main thing that you have to pay attention to is inactivity rules on your prop firm accounts. You said damn donuts a lot. Yeah. Respect the grind, bro. I really sympathize. Why do I have a lisp today? I sympathize. You guys know what I'm trying to say here. I think it's making I'm thinking about it too hard now. It's making it worse. I sympathize. There we go. With people that are working a job and trying to be a day trader though, because I'm in the same spot. He said, yeah, this week's shift started on Monday. It's basically Monday to Friday. So yeah, I forgot inactivity rules. I trade Lucid and Alpha and E8. Actually, Alpha did actually add an inactivity rule, just so you're aware. On funded accounts, I think you have to place a trade every 10 trading days. So like every 2 weeks. That rule was not always there. I can trust me, I know the Alpha rules at the back of my hand. That was not always there, but they added it. I mean, I figure, like, I'm not too upset about them adding that rule. Like, I can place 1 micro once a day every other week. Like, I'll survive, but I would love to see us dump, though, and sweep out one of these lows I have marked. React right back up off it. I might try a long off that, but we'll see. But I want to see inactivity. Inactivity rule. Yeah. I'll show you guys. So this is Alpha Futures website. Zoom. And see, it says trading platforms archive data after 10 inactive trading days. To keep your account active, you must place a trade at least once every 10 trading days. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know how they handle it, though, because I actually realized that because I actually had a funded account I hadn't traded in, like, 3 weeks. And then, I messaged them, and I was like, guys, sorry. And they're like, now you're good. I was like, okay. You said main thing would be waiting for those 5 days and not forcing it. I'm not gonna lie, I like this song. And I also like the way we're dumping right now. Because we had this little accumulation zone in here, right? We're going to chop. If we can break below this range, sweep out this low inside this 15-minute gap, and like pop back up, that's like a clear accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Like sweeping the low inside this 15-minute gap. And I really do believe that the draw is previous day high at this current moment in time. But that's probably, and we're entering the 11 a.m. macro. I think, like, probability wise, I think I have the highest chance of getting a trade in the 11 a.m. macro, which is essentially just the first and last 10 minutes every hour, because it opens a new like hourly candle. But because on Bookmap, the first set of orders are where I have the first low marked out. We honestly might just, I don't want to see us create relative equal lows, though. There's like 91 buy orders in this area we're like bouncing off of. Can I show you guys for the heck of it? Yeah, so like the low we're trading towards, see, there's just a hot zone of all these orders down there, right? And like we even kind of like, these are the lows I'm talking about before. I really would prefer if we could sweep these lows first, though. Like, sweep the lows, get more of those orders. I mean, it's 10 trading days, so it's like 2 weeks. It's more like 14 days. So we take out those lows though. So honestly, I just want to verify. So this 15, we have a new 15-minute candle at open. So that we're not really gonna. I want to turn the music down so I can think. We're not gonna invert this 15-minute candle for a long time. 15-minute gap, I mean. I gotta get this ready in case I enter my position. So ideally, I'd like to get a close up here. 80, which is 2 contracts. So if this candle closes above the previous candle, right? If we close above this, I'm gonna try this long. Oh shit, I can't even draw. It's 60 points. Yeah, I mean, it is possible too that like we're not gonna react off this, and there are more orders below at these lows down here. Like maybe we're gonna sweep out the low inside this 15-minute gap, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we're probably gonna go to that low inside the 15. I mean, same story as before too. Like if this 15-minute gap actually does end up getting inverted, I will be looking for shorts. Let me pull up a map. You have advised, yeah, dude. I don't blame you, dude. This price action is fucking cooked. Have a great rest of your day, bro. So if this candle closes really bullish, I just don't like, well, they're not that close of relative equal lows, but the main thing that susses me out if I do try this long, so I'm gonna get off soon as well. Shift starts in an hour. Well, have a good shift. Have a good rest of your day, bro. Appreciate you stopping by, Uber. Yeah, honestly, I'm probably gonna just have to wait until this low gets swept. Yeah, cool. I would really prefer, it's higher rated if this low gets swept anyway. Yeah, we technically did just enter the macro for 11 a.m. So I want to see that low get swept. There's no way it's about to not sweep that low. There's a playlist called Groovy for stream music. To create a bullish SMT. That's what I'm hoping for. I mean, I hate that there's orders down here in Bookmap we're reacting off of. I just hope they don't send us higher, because like I honestly, I don't feel comfortable taking longs with these relative equal lows down here. We've came so close to these lows, like why are we not sweeping them, right? A little lower. I I hate that I can like see the orders on the book that are pushing us up too. Like when I pull a book map, like I want to see, like, see, this is the low over here. I want to get swept. See how there's all these orders down here, and every time we try to sweep that low, there's like this little block down here defending it. I mean, hopefully we can actually come down now, but it's just like Asia highs yesterday. Wasn't it? Dude, I think NQ, wasn't it edging Asia highs for like 10 years yesterday? What it felt like 10 years. Yo, can we please take out the low? And honestly, even if, let's say theoretically, if this thing were to like run straight up and not give me an entry, I really wouldn't feel FOMO, because like if I entered a long right now with relative equal lows below and I lost, I'd be so mad at myself. Like it's not worth it. She said, yo, Timmy, are you pumped about the... That's a sports team, right? Honestly, I'm sorry. I don't really watch sports. I know there was a big game last night going on. Actually, are those equal lows? No, they're not. They're relative. No, they're... Cool. They're off by a tick. They are relative equal. That's what I thought, honestly. You know, that's why I was like, I just thought of the New York Knicks, and I was like, oh, I'll just act like that's the New York Knicks. I'm not gonna play into this. Or maybe he wasn't, I don't know. Yo, but my dad though, remember I said our power went out yesterday? I low-key felt bad for my dad. Like, the power went out and he's like, how am I gonna watch the Knicks game? Low-key, I'm not the biggest sports fan. I don't even understand why people watch sports, to be completely honest, but I really felt bad for him. You said I'm out now, alarm rang. Hope you catch a banger. See you tomorrow. Yeah, appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. You know, we're probably, the way it's looking right now, we're probably going to invert this 15-minute, which... Yeah, we're probably going to invert. And then... Maybe I get some 11 a.m. short. Maybe. Because, like, my cutoff is once it hits 11:10, I'm not taking any trades. My hard cutoff. So I got, like, 14 more minutes. I should get rid of this risk reward tool. Someone's gonna pull up here and be like, bro, why'd you long this? Like, no, sir, I did not long this. I considered longing this, but I didn't do it. No, honestly, I think it's gonna fucking dump at this point. I think we're primed to dump at this point. I don't know if I'm getting an entry, but because I'm just gonna mark out like in 3 minutes, we're gonna have 11 a.m. open. I'm gonna mark out 11 a.m. open. I want us to trade like above 11 a.m. open, preferably into a 5 or a 15-minute fair value gap. Then we'll come out of there. I take a continuation short. And honestly, I'll probably just go for like a 1 to 2 or like some obvious swing high or swing low. So what if we're taking the lows and pumping? You know, I get what you're saying, but I don't know. I feel like if we were going to continue bullish, I just feel like this 15-minute gap should have held. Like, it's just kind of like market intuition. Like, I could be wrong. Like, I'm not always right. But, like, something kind of just tells me, like, if this 15-minute gap over here is not going to hold, like, we're probably going to have some follow-through to the downside. And honestly, higher time frame, I really still want to say I'm leaning a little bearish. Like, I feel like the 4 hour, like, when you look at, like, 4 hour, right? Huge dump. We pulled up 50% of this range. Huge dump. Pull up to 50% of this range, right? We're dumping again. And yes, we did put in this SMT, kind of reacted off of it, but now we're putting in like another SMT. Yeah, I don't know. I'm bearish. Oh, and also, I probably should have mentioned this a lot earlier, but Alpha is still doing 25% off all accounts using discount code TIMB272. So it goes until the end of the week, 25% off all accounts on Medusa, so definitely take advantage of that. It's normally like 10% off all accounts. You know, if that were true, I'd be trying to use my own discount code. I mean, not like you guys would know this or even care about this, but it won't let me use my own discount code. I've tried. You said, please don't. I think Asia lows are coming. What are Asia lows like down here? So we're going to have 11 a.m. open right now. So this is probably the most exciting part of this trading session. I mean, I guess. So I'm not getting a retracement to a 15-minute gap, but I mean, I have so many lines in this chart. I gotta clean this up. So it's possible at 11:05, maybe we'll pull up and open up this 5-minute gap and react out of it. Maybe like right after 11:05, I'll try a short. We pull into like this 5-minute gap. I mean, there's a 5-minute gap up here, but I don't know if we're gonna necessarily pull up that high. So yeah, I just gotta wait. I feel like my opportunities are definitely getting narrowed for the day, but it's either I get a 5-minute gap open up in the next 4 minutes, I take a trade out of it, or I sit on my hands all day today. I like how you were like, use code TIMB272, and Nightbot's like, code TIMB272? Oh. Damn. I might not be getting an entry. It's funny, you tried your own code. I mean, Why wouldn't I? I mean, I guess it makes sense because they're like, how are you gonna refer yourself? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they give me a percentage because I brought in a new client, but how about like, so I have a new client myself. I feel like I like EDM music, but I feel like this is a little too much for stream. This song is literally called Rave Revital. This next song. Why not? You said this shit got energy for sure. Yeah, I think I'm going to another rave in like September. I want to say it. You said let's play. I think that's copy. I think YouTube would get mad at me for that because I think that's copyright. I don't know. YouTube's like annoying about copyright stuff. I think they're more strict on live streams compared to like actual videos. I think. Honestly, I gotta do more research onto if I can place. Because honestly, I'd be okay with like on YouTube. There's like different strengths. I used to think. Honestly, I used to think the same thing about raves. I actually like when I went back like when I was like 21. I had some girlfriend that like. She went to some like nearby college and she lived like in a dorm with like 3 other girls. There's a 4 and like they all used to like love going to raves. And I used to think they were clowns. I'm like, yo, you guys are stupid. But I feel like it's funny now. I'm like 26 and I'd be going occasionally. I don't know. I always, you said how old are you? I'm 26. I'm 28. What's up? Honestly, I actually might get there's a chance I might get an entry because like we could open up this 5-minute gap in like a minute and a half. If we open up this 5-minute gap and I can get a clean short out of there, I might try it honestly. This got too much energy too. Said, man, I should engage more in the logged in Discord. I mean, you're good, bro. We're actually low-key. We're about to hit 500 members. Yo, if you guys aren't already in the free Discord and that pinned comment, locked in traders, join it. I think we have like 495 people in there. Yeah. You'd think there's less based on how active the chat is, but. You said, want to talk with the SpaceX IPO? Honestly, I mean, I wouldn't really know too much about that, to be completely honest. I mean, I feel like with IPOs, I feel like once they hit the market and it's already like the initial public offering, I feel like once you're getting that public offering, I feel like you're kind of cooked. I feel like historically, isn't it true that historically, I feel like a lot of IPOs were like, if you buy as soon as they drop, you're kind of buying at the top, and then it kind of pulls back. And then eventually it goes up and everyone focuses on, they're like, oh, well, it went up since IPO, but it's like, but it IPO'd and then it went down, then it went up. I don't know. He said most everybody told me to stay away from it initially. Yeah, I mean, don't put a crazy amount in is what I would say. But, so we open up that 5-minute gap above. I have like pretty much 5 minutes left before I count myself out for the session. I would love to see this 5-minute gap get tapped into, reaction out of it, but because there's Asia lows below we haven't taken yet. Like there's still drawing liquidities below, honestly. And I can see there's sell orders building above. A little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I might not film a trade recap video today. I mean, I feel like I might do like a 5-second trade recap in the recording. Unless if I take a trade, I definitely need to do a trade recap, but I feel like my trade recaps where I get no trades, they're kind of like, dude, it's like you get like 10 views for me to explain why I didn't take a trade. I don't know. So we're tapping into those orders that we just built up above. I want to... Yeah, that honestly probably is why price action was so crazy today. Because didn't bro said something crazy at like 8:22. It's like an hour before market open. Like, can you make statements like this at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? Like during Asia session or something? Interesting. I'm gonna Google that. Not that I don't trust you, but I've just learned from my experience with chat. I feel like I've just gotten in the habit of Googling everything because, dude, chat be telling me the craziest things. Well, I guess there is... I mean, I Googled it and it said the reports are false, but at the same time, I mean... I don't know. I don't know what this shit. It said Reddit on X. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like if it came out, I feel like X is the first place you hear about news, and then it spreads to like the major news outlets after. I have a feeling I might not take any trades today because I don't like the way we're just like going straight up into this gap. I mean, we could just V-shape right back down, but I feel like there's not too many orders on Bookmap like holding us. Like, normally I like to align Bookmap. We could just run like butter back up. The only orders I really see is 2880 up here. I mean, like, there's some orders on Bookmap at the top, I guess. I mean, I'm definitely not taking this candle close. I guess, I mean, I cut myself off at 11:10, so I literally have like one more minute, but I want to say this current candle dumps a little like last minute, like try maybe. Because like, I mean, we're inside this 5-minute gap. There's Asia lows below. I mean, like, I just don't like on Bookmap. I just feel like there's not... It's hard for me to say I'm aligning Bookmap in the charts. It's probably for the best the setup doesn't give me an entry, honestly. Is it gonna give me an entry? The fuck did I hit? I mean, do I try this? Honestly, I think I like this enough to try it. I'm not in yet though. I'm gonna try. I gotta think. I want to see this thing actually start to deliver down first. How about that? What the fuck am I doing with my chart? Oh, here we go. I feel like that wasn't strong enough of a close. And I know I did say I would stop at 11:10, but I mean, it's 1 minute. It's not like it necessarily needs to. No, I'm not in them. I was really tempted to take that. I don't know. Something in me just hesitated. It could even still work out. So what was Bookmap showing? I mean, not too much. Where is it? So this was like around 11:10. So like, these are like baby, like, see, like, there's these little baby, like, because obviously darker means there's more orders there. Like, these are what I like to see, right? Like, maybe, like, it's a dark orange. There's, like, this little baby block, I feel like, just from my experience of trading Bookmap, I feel like, and even when if you, like, zoom out a little bit on Bookmap, I feel like it just disappears. Like, there's so little orders, you can't see them unless you zoom in, if that makes sense. Yeah, now you start to see it. I mean, this trade definitely could play out, but I don't know. I feel like, dude, this whole day's been funky. I was thinking, like, am I really gonna try to force a trade, like, right at the end of the session and potentially take a loss? I don't know. I think I made the right decision. I do think, though, if this candle closed, like, honestly, the number one thing that made me actually not take this, I feel like, was seeing this candle not close all the way down here. Like, we left a little wick. Like, full transparency, if we actually closed all the way down here bearish, I really would have taken that. But, so no trades for me today. So I'm not going to bother filming a trade recap video. I'm honestly low-key tired. I'm not in the mood to do it right now. Interesting. But, I'll stay on for like a couple more minutes in case you have any questions. Kind of yap for a bit. But, what do you call it? And like I said before, Alpha Futures, discount code TIMB272, 25% off all accounts. He said, appreciate you being live today, bro. I appreciate you stopping by, Roy. Yeah, join my free Discord if you're not in there already. Let's get to 500 members in there. And, oh, and if you guys are new here, I do live trade every single week, Monday through Friday at 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely pull up again, hang out with me, trade with me. See me take literally every single execution in live time. I didn't take any trades today, but if I did take any trades, you'd see it. You said, yo, Tim, can we ask you some questions? What questions you got, bro? So, 2.5 millimeters on a good day. When I round up. Bro, so can we see? Are you, subscribed to me on that blue site? No, I'm kidding. I actually remember a long time ago, I saw some trader. He had a signal group for me. Not for me, like a signal group in general, I mean. And, he was like, I don't use Telegram. Sub to my blue site. And he literally was using that blue site. Like, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, but because I think YouTube doesn't like when you say it, maybe. I don't know, but maybe that's just TikTok. But yeah, but he was selling signals. Like, he'd be like, oh, I'm buying this. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yo, I love that name, dude. Only Fools. I saw some dude at the gym. His shirt said, like, Only Gains, and it looked just like the logo. And I'm like, it's funny, but like I feel like it's a sign you're low-key a D1 gooner. Like, you're good, Roy. I don't judge. As long as you're not doing it every single week. As long as you don't got monthly reoccurring subscriptions and you're not paying Sophie Rain $200 a month to text you good morning. And it's not even her texting you good morning. It's probably some dude, one of her assistants. Bro said, I'm not D1, I'm pro NFL. You guys want to doom scroll with me? No, I'm kidding. Sometimes I do think how brain rot can I be? Like, if I'll be on stream, I like out of habit. Sometimes I like doom scroll for 5 seconds. I'm like, dodgy. I knew I was gonna see this. You said, what's lunch looking like today, Tim? I'm probably gonna microwave some taquitos because that's probably all I'm gonna have time to actually make. because I have to leave for work at like noon, like Eastern Standard Time. So I have to leave my house in 45 minutes. So I want to get like dressed for work. I gotta feed my cats. I gotta do all the dishes, because I don't know why in my house, just like the way we designate tasks, like I just do all the dishes in the afternoon. So I do all the dishes, get dressed for work, put some taquitos. I don't got time to put them in the air fryer. So I'm thinking maybe Chipotle. I have fish, I might cook it. Chipotle's goated. I always go to this place that's like one of their competitors called like Bubba Coos Burritos. But you can get like steak and shrimp as a like or just shrimp if you wanted like on your bowl. But like, I just love getting a Chipotle bowl and getting steak and shrimp on top. It hits. And you can also get like sauces. Like they have like Yum Yum sauce and like General TSO sauce. I don't even know how to say that. So we don't have that in Florida. I'm not surprised, honestly. There's a couple where I live. Give you guys, I'm telling you, I really do think about it. If any of my fans are like a GeoGuessr, like my location's cooked, dude. I feel like, I know I'm kind of I'm outing myself here, but I mean, there's not that many people in here. I feel like if you like cross-reference, like, where is there a Bubba Coos Burritos in New York, like where are they located? Then you cross-reference where my LLC is located. Then you cross-reference, I run over that bridge shirtless. You try to figure out what bridges in the area, right? Like near where my LLC is located. Like, honestly, like you could track. I've given you guys enough hints for someone to track me down if you really tried. Please don't. But you said I wonder you can get. I fucking love you, Roy. Yo, what are my parents ordering on Amazon? Oh, so now we get the delivery down. So what restaurant were you talking about? Bubba Coos Burritos. I wonder, dude, how many of them do they have in New York? Oh, okay. That's not that bad. I think here, wait. I'll pull it up on Google right now. Here, I can pull it up. Yeah, this is another example of me getting sidetracked. He said, this time, I don't think my AI assistant is going to tell me that I'm a brand risk. I don't think. Here, what's... Yeah, so this is Bubba Coos Burritos. I guess, like, it's pretty much literally just like Chipotle. Like, you can get a bowl, you can get, like, a burrito. Oh my god, but, oh, dude, and they have these, like, crispy cheese burrito tacos. Dude, they're so bussin'. And, like, they have, these things called the boardwalk cookies. They're like deep fried Oreos and they put like sugar on it. I gotta go there again. And surprisingly, they even have like chicken tenders that are actually like for like a Mexican place that like is like Chipotle. Like their chicken tenders aren't bad. Oh, and they have quesadillas too. They have and some of these things like they have like it's like a I'm not that cultured. Like, I don't even know what this thing is. They put, like, these little crunchy bowls, and they put your food, like, rice and shit inside there. Like, there's a lot more options than Chipotle. But yeah, they have it's called a Chihuahua, 3 tacos, taco salad, nachos of the works, cases. Dude, the nachos are bussin' too, honestly. Nah, I don't. Well, I mean, it depends how... I mean, I don't live like that close to Staten Island, but it wouldn't be a crazy drive if I went there. Here, you guys can see my screen, right? I'm trying to figure out how far away is Staten Island from me. Oh, yeah, it's... Well, I mean, Staten Island's in the city, and like I'm like approximately like 2 hours away from the city, like an hour 45. You know, honestly, I might hop off and start getting ready for work before you guys ask me more questions and track me down. No, I'm kidding. But I mean, like I said before, Alpha Futures discount code TIMB272. I'm always live 9:25 a.m. You guys probably heard this spiel before. I don't think any new people are in here. But also, honestly though, I'm dropping that vlog tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm being completely 100% honest. I spent almost 5 hours editing that vlog last night. Obviously, none of you guys are obligated to like watch that video, like it, but I honestly think it's one of the best videos I've put together in my whole career as a YouTuber. I love it. Like, I think it's a great video. I'm gonna be promoting it heavy. I'm gonna tag everyone in the Discord and talk about it, but 7 p.m. definitely check it out. I even have I have an intro that like even I have a 90-second intro that's like bussin'. He said, "Bet, bro, I'll repost it." Appreciate you, Roy. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you guys that stops by, hangs out with me while I'm trading. I hope every single one of you guys has an amazing rest of your day. Thanks for coming by. Peace out.